Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, running out of time in the pocket. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's got some space. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Eagles.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A new set of downs after that completion. And there's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The gain makes it second and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The Bearcats come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Bearcats looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Well, everybody wants to talk about the quarterback and the receiver after a touchdown like that. Instead, you know where I'm going, Chris. The offensive line. My gosh, how long did he have back there? 4, maybe 5 seconds to be able to read the defense and then find his receiver for the touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. It's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Dropping back, it's Glenn. It's a quick grab. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. On the run, it's Jones. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Second down after that run on the previous play. As a design quarterback keeper. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Trying to get the throw off. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looking to scramble. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Eagles offense lines up 1st and goal now. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Boston College. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Get this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Can he take it all the way? And that's a solid return after the interception.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Oh, it's snapped to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
To the air, it's Glenn. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And that is no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out of the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking for his back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pop makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. The tackle is made for the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they've regained the lead. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like the Bearcats will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To the air, it's Glenn. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The ball is caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He stopped him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, it's Jones. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Back to pass. It's Glenn. He's running out of time here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
No surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Looking to throw again. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
BC has moved into the red zone. What do he score here? Touchdown, Eagles. This offense really clicking. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set to kick the ball off now. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to the left side. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. Now it's second down here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Using his legs on the scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
The Bearcats line up on 1st and 10 now. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats. That's an important score. We got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Jones. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. You bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And it'll be Smothers right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's caught. It's Johnson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Boston College now operating in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game. Final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Finding some room with the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense facing second and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. At Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation